What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Flowing with Fluid. Today, I just want to kind of talk to you about some of the miracles that have been showing up in my life and, just trusting the journey, trusting your higher self, trusting divine wisdom, trusting and releasing, letting go, surrendering, So, um, first of all, those who don't know me, my name is Miss Fluid from St. Louis, Missouri, but I'm a nomad, so I'm everywhere. And yeah, I have a lot of travel videos that I need to be getting out to you. It's a lot going on, y'all, but I appreciate y'all for the people who come regularly, and for the newcomers too. I appreciate y'all taking this time with me. So, like, the beginning of this week, my granny passed. She transitioned, and I was called to really clean house, like decluttering type of cleaning. So I went through a bunch of papers, threw out a lot of things, and I really just been taking this time to sit really from Monday, and it's Friday now. Yesterday, I definitely took that time for reflection. Like, I've still been doing work, just limiting my time with other people. I feel like I'm being called to really make a shift. Like, I really feel like I see my life shifting before my eyes, and it's very interesting to watch. I've been practicing being an observer, without passing judgment, and allowing life to flow, and always receiving it as a way that it benefits me. So a positive outlook, but also not unrealistic. I'm going to put some links below about Lionsgate Portal. Y'all know how you have some things that you understand, but trying to explain it, you don't do it justice. That's numerology for me. Like, I understand it, but for me to try to sit here and pretend that I'm the best person to explain it, nah. So I'm gonna put some links below so you can really do some more research on Lionsgate Portal. I'm a Life Path 8, so the 888 really resonates with me, and yeah, so going through my notebooks and looking at my notes from last year and then also 2020, and even some in between as well, just kind of skipping through whatever I find and really just sitting and meditating with everything that I've journaled about and finding those patterns. This portal is a powerful time for us to really manifest and make shifts in our lives. And going back and reading really the past 4 to 5 years of my life, this time where I've been finding myself and hoping to find a partner, I learned a lot about my patterns and what I actually want, what I'm complaining about in each journal, not each, but in a lot of these journal entries, and still deciding to settle for it or trying to settle without. And it's been instrumental in me figuring out what I'm actually manifesting, what I'm actually doing right now, my goals. Really, this whole year, from the start of the year, I decided that I'm living my life for myself. So I have been really observing myself, and even with what I eat, what is making me feel good, what is making me feel sick, what is giving me energy, what is making me heavy. When I work out, really looking inside at how everything is making me feel. This person that I'm around, how do they make me feel? Feeling energies around me. I've been really learning how to decipher what's for me, what's mine, and what's not. And now I'm kind of being called back into a period of loneliness where I am really sitting with myself and choosing me, choosing my peace, and deciding that I'm not doing anything that I don't want to do. I'm not doing it. If it's not in alignment with my divine path, I'm not doing it. And These past 8 months have been so amazing. Like, they've been very stressful. Do not get me wrong, but now I'm on the other side as an observer, looking back, and just so grateful that I trusted myself and my desires. I've tried a lot of different things, like I've really been trying different things, trying to get a job, and trying to do all these things that didn't necessarily serve my purpose. And I'm not even gonna say I was trying to get a job. I was trying to figure out if there was a job that would speak to me. I was trying to figure out how to walk in my divine light and how to grow, to really live the life that I desire to live. So I'm going to do a couple more videos to kind of explain a lot more things. I filed bankruptcy this year, and so this is the first time that I've lived off of income since I was like 16. Because mind you, I got my first credit card at 16. I joined the Navy. I had plenty of money coming in. Everybody was giving me credit cards because I was in the Navy. So, I just lived off credit and just paid minimum balances and didn't care. Like, I would pay it off and then get right back into debt, because I always felt like, oh, when I go on deployment, I'm not going to be spending no money, so I can rack it up while I'm at home and then pay it off at the deployment. But then after not having deployments, getting out of the military, and I got out in 2017, it's 2024, and I'm like, oh my God, my minimum balances are like $1,500. Like, what have I been doing? So I want to do a whole video about bankruptcy because that was so stressful. But I still, at the end of the day, I knew that I had to do it. There was no other way. I've tried to get myself out of debt after being out of the military, and there was no way. It may have taken like maybe 7 years, but I said that 2 years ago, and 2 years later, I'm $20,000 more in debt. You know what I'm saying? So I had to. Now, I know I speak about the importance of good credit. Now I'm realizing that just because your credit score is good doesn't mean that you should just rack it up, right? So yeah, I'm going to be doing a video about bankruptcy and that whole experience, and really my finances now, because it's crazy, y'all. But I didn't think that I would still be able to live my life after filing bankruptcy. Like, I was really starting to get depressed because I didn't know what I was going to really do. But I still saw the path, and even though all this other stuff was happening, I stayed on that path. And recently, so my dad was letting me drive his car. Great, I don't have to pay a car note, I just pay for the gas, he even paying the insurance. Life is golden, right? Somebody rear ends me because they just weren't paying attention. And so now I'm stuck with the decision. Do I buy back the car because they wanted to rule it out as a total loss? Because as we all know, insurance is a scam. And so I decide that I just need to wash my hands with it. I feel like I'm being called to go and explore and be free, and I don't need a car to do that. So this money that I'm getting from the car is going to pay for me to be in Costa Rica for a few months. It's going to pay for me to really figure out how I can be in Costa Rica for half the year and be in the U.S. for another part of the year. The life that I want for me and my family, me and my children. The life that me and my husband are definitely going to be in alignment about. Like, my husband, that's another thing, getting really clear on who my husband is and who is not. And stop being overly hopeful, knowing that I see compromise, that I'm seeing potential. There was a line in American fiction that I love where Issa Rae said that potential is what you see when you don't like what's in front of you. So why would I choose to fall for potential? I'm falling for what I don't like. Doesn't even make sense, right? So, getting clear on the life that I desire, the life that I see, and what that even looks like in the divine masculine. He may not look at Costa Rica as the place, but you at least need to have the same thought that, nah, I don't want to raise my kids in the U.S. And yes, I want a housewife that's going to be at home with the kids and teaching the kids and growing our own food and taking care of the land and all of that. And shoot, hopefully he does the type of work where he's an entrepreneur too, and it's not just me at home with kids. I would like us to be a family at home with kids. Money gotta flow, and it really can. Like, I really didn't think that I would be able to move as free as I have been moving after filing bankruptcy. I was just in Costa Rica in April, end of April, and I filed bankruptcy in April. That was a business trip, of course, so that's a little bit different. However, just the whole way that even came about is because should I tell y'all? Are y'all ready? I'm not ready to tell y'all. So I am planning a yoga retreat in Costa Rica. We're going to get into that a lot more in another video, okay? I'm really excited. I really love Costa Rica, and I'm one of those people that, like, when everybody's talking about something, I'm like, I want to do something everybody's not talking about. Until I went and I see why people are talking about it. It's like, why have I been so hard-headed? Like, people are talking about it for a reason. So, yes, we're planning all of that out. Details are coming out so soon. Look for that within the next month, okay? And also, me and my homegirl are going to see Janae in Kansas City. Me and my mom are planning a trip to Atlanta. We also went to Nashville. Like, I have really been able to live, and I don't work a 9 to 5. I don't believe in slavery. It's just crazy how everything works out in your favor when you decide to walk in your divine light and your power. People hear me say that you can have whatever you want, and I really genuinely mean that. And I've been blessed in ways that I didn't even originally see. Like, it's so good that I couldn't even have thought about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting for that to also manifest in the form of a man. However, I'm so grateful that it has manifested in a way of self-love, in a way of me loving myself more. I've been indulging in Drika Gates videos and watching and rewatching Women of Tomorrow with the Serpent Goddess. Those two, like, they really resonated with me and this path that I'm on. So I'm so grateful to have found more women like me. I see so much growth in my city. I see so much growth around me. And I also see where more growth is needed. And I mean, really, what more can you ask for, right? Like, it's all about the journey. And this journey, in the words of Landrill, is a beautiful mess. It is truly a beautiful mess because everything is temporary, because we're always living in the present moment. So what happened 5 minutes ago no longer exists. So just continuously allowing myself to be observant, to love on myself. I'm working on a self-care love album, and that's what I was meant to say. So Serpent Goddess talks about making a vow to yourself. And during this Lionsgate, I have been called to make a vow to myself. I can be very disciplined, and I love the balance that I have between being disciplined and giving myself grace. However, sometimes I am overly indulgent. I'll have those times where I just indulge. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because it reminds me of the Buddha. And I wonder if they make Buddha fat because of the story of him underneath, was it a bonsai tree or an oak tree? Some sort of tree. Where he was practicing asceticism, where like he was living off of eating 1 grain of rice a day, and you know, just extreme discipline. And it wasn't until he gave himself compassion enough to allow himself to eat a meal, because everybody kept telling him that he was gonna die. He was about to die, and he still was like, no, I gotta reach enlightenment, I gotta reach enlightenment. And then once he gave himself the grace to eat a meal that somebody had prepared for him and brought to him, that's when he reached enlightenment. And so finding that balance between effort and surrender, finding that, you know, grace versus discipline, and your happy medium, which may change. So being open and, oh my God, looking at life through a childlike eyes, like really being observant and curious and non-judgmental, like, all right, let's see. You know, like, let's do it. And I am very much childlike. And you know, the balance comes with me being an adult. Like, you tried that already, you know that ain't good for you. Try something new, you know. And I'm trying something new. I'm continuing to evolve, continuing to grow, and this portal shift is absolutely amazing. I really see my life shifting before my eyes, and I have so many more videos to share with you, but I want to keep this quick. I really just wanted to remind everybody to walk in their own divine path. When you're walking in your path, there is no competition. Stay in your lane, Nipsey Hussle. There is no competition, because nobody can do what you do. So, yes, walk in your divine path and really take time to sit and get clear on what you are manifesting into your life. Look at everything that's going on in your life. How can what's going on benefit you if you just let go? What can benefit you? How can you twist it to make it benefit you? Because I guarantee you can. I guarantee you can. So I think you're not really supposed to say that over the internet, but I don't know. Disclaimer, I guess I can't guarantee anything. Anyway, but like for me, it's been working. And so I recommend it. Loving yourself. Stay tuned. I got so many beautiful announcements coming out. I cannot wait to share this yoga retreat with you. Costa Rica is truly beautiful, and I see why everybody is moving there. And it is the perfect place for a second home. Or really a main home, and this be a second home, you know. But ciao for now. I will be dropping a video really kind of getting into how I've been budgeting so that I can continue to live my life even though I'm no longer living off credit and just swiping and going, you know what I'm saying? So and also I got some more stuff coming, y'all. Just stay tuned. I know my content has changed a little bit. It's because I wasn't able to really do yoga with my injuries, and yeah, so hopefully I will be able to get some yoga videos out to you soon. I really actually want to do some videos about recovery, since that's what I've been doing. And yeah, so we're gonna keep it rolling. I got so much footage of travel that I haven't even shared with y'all yet. So this whole weekend I'm pausing, grounding, and I'm gonna get some really good stuff out to y'all, I promise. Like, we in this together. So yes, I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe, comment below. If anything in this video resonates with you, if you are a numerologist and you talk very well about the numbers, feel free to share your stuff in the comments, you know. We are family. So yeah, I love y'all. Stay tuned. Peace.